In this video I'm going to show you a very quick and easy way to create these sort of cute, high-pitched robotic voices. So once again, this is the default preset in Vital, and we don't have to make any changes to the oscillator section. We can just head over to the effects section right away and enable the filter, because the sound is going to be generated by this filter. Regarding filter types, we're going to use one of these comb filters. I usually like the band spread ones, so let's just use this one and set the resonance all the way up to 100%. And now we are just going to play a very short note, and this is going to trigger the filter. And after triggering the note, the main thing that you have to do is just move the cutoff around, and then you can create different articulations. For the volume to be a bit more consistent, we are going to use a compressor afterwards, and we can also slightly distort the sound. The thing that you can play around with is the cutoff, because that's gonna dictate in which areas of the frequency spectrum you can move with the cutoff. So if it's set it a bit higher, or we can also set it lower. If you want to make it a bit wider and wetter, you can use the chorus and maybe use it at a rather low mix setting. How I would work with this is I would just record a really long take of different variations of this and then cut really small parts of it out that sound like they could actually be used for a voicing of a character. So let's just do this. I'm just going to create an audio track here, set this to record, and then just randomly record different variations of this. So now that we are finished with recording, what I like to do in Ableton is just use a small part of this. And in Ableton, what you can do is you can enable the loop function here and disable the grid in this area. And then you can just browse through the sample very easily. Just gonna start with this. Bump the volume maybe. So this is an interesting one, so I'm just gonna copy this over here and then look for the next one. Once you have selected a few samples, you can bounce them down and save them in your library or use them for any medium you want. For instance, I have a short video down here. I would just drag these down here and then just start editing them to the video. So after playing around with this a bit, I just quickly made 2 different versions for this. Feel free to let me know in the comments which one you prefer. And also let me know if you have any suggestions for future tutorials.